There's a phrase quietly killing more growth plans than bad strategy ever will. It's not that we don't have the budget, it's not the market's too competitive. It's 4 words, and you've probably said them this week. We'll get to it. And here's how it usually goes. You know your follow-up process is leaking leads. You know that your referral program has been next quarter for 3 quarters running. You know your website still describes a version of your business you outgrew 2 years ago. None of it's urgent, all of it matters, so it sits there quietly compounding while you handle whatever's actually on fire today. And look, this isn't a discipline problem, it's a maths problem. Urgent things come with deadlines. Important things don't, not until they suddenly do. And it's usually about 6 months after a competitor ships the thing you've been meaning to build. Your brain, mine too, will always pay the bill that's due today over the one that's due eventually. Now that's not laziness, that's just what happens to anything without a date attached to it. I've got a list like this myself. If I'm honest, sitting in a document quietly judging me every time I open it. And here's the part that stings a little. Pull up your notes from a year ago. The goals doc, the strategy call, recap, whatever you use. Chances are half of what's on there is still sitting exactly where you left it. Same priorities, slightly more embarrassing. Meanwhile, somewhere out there, a business doing roughly what you do actually fixed the funnel, actually launched the offer, actually rewrote the page. They didn't have more time than you. They probably didn't even work harder. They just stopped waiting for time to show up on its own. So here's the actual fix, and it's less dramatic than you'd think. Stop treating growth work like something you'll get to once things calm down. Because guess what? Things never are going to calm down. That's not a season you're waiting out. That's just what running a business is. Instead, put the work on the calendar with the same seriousness you give a client deadline. Not this month, hopefully, a specific block, a specific deliverable, a date you can't quietly slide because nobody's watching. That's the entire unlock. Not more hours in your week, just fewer excuses for your hours you've already got. Because we'll get to it really is never a plan. It's just a polite way of saying not now indefinitely, and indefinitely is actually exactly how growth plans quietly die. So pick one thing off your list today. Not the whole list, one thing. Put a real date on it. That's the entire difference between a plan and a wish.